What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to go through some more of the Bee Gees. Actually, we're going to go just for a Robin Gibb video. I started a joke live. We're checking this out thanks to a donation by Kay, and this was a long time ago. This was a request from, we're 2 years ago. I'm working on my backlog, guys. We get new requests all the time. We also receive donations from you all, oftentimes tied to those requests. And me recording maybe a video or two a day, that's a weekday, I'm going to accumulate a backlog. And this is one of those. Nonetheless, Kay, I am beyond grateful. Kay says, so this is from the Live One for All tour. And also Kay mentions, so nice to hear you speak so highly of your wife. It's easy to do, Kay, when she supports me with so many things, so happy to do it. If you guys are new to the channel, so it was on this channel where, like, filming these videos where I realized, holy crap, the Bee Gees are dudes. Like, seriously, I never knew my entire life it was these brothers singing in falsetto. Just, I don't know what I thought. Have you guys watched Austin Powers Goldmember? And you know Beyonce, the way she looked with her outfits and the fro? That's what I thought the Bee Gees were. There's a couple of, disco era, whatever. But no, brothers. Yeah, an embarrassing realization, but hey, that's what it is. So Robin Gibb, let's just go through Robin Gibb's like his own Wikipedia page here before we check this out, before we check out this performance.
Thank you to our sponsor,
Pkwy Racing.
So I've been doing a remodeling of the office here, and as you guys know, central to your workspace is the chair. The thing that I'm spending most of my time on in my life, more than my family, more than all those things, my job, my work, it is at a desk, and I've wanted the best chair I could get. Not sacrifice quality for saving dollars here. I wasn't going to spend thousands of dollars on a chair, and thankfully I was able to work with Pkwy Racing, very high quality, affordable chairs. And so we were able to come together and, hey, start offering discounts and things like such to their chairs. If you're looking for comfort, not break the bank, get class, something that looks good, and maybe there are a few things you want, right? Like the adjustable armrests, and again, being able to lay back on the chair, which is wild to actually feel comfortable doing this, by the way. Anything you could be looking for, the chair thankfully has. So check out in the description down below. There's going to be a link as well as a code for you to use. You should also be able to see a QR code and the code here, this discount code that is here on the screen, and you'll see those links and codes in every video where we're sitting on this. So thank you all so much for watching. Let's get going with the rest of the video.
As you guys know, I like to just, get some context on the person, especially to understand why we're musicians, or why are musicians. Why are they able to say so much and express so much with their music, right? So sometimes their story can give us some insight into that. And also, I'm really excited Kay sent a live version here, because I've seen the Bee Gees perform together. We've seen them sing live, and you realize how good they are. But anyway, this should be interesting. He gained global fame as a member of the Bee Gees with elder brother Barry and twin brother Maurice. See, didn't know they were... And then apparently he had his own successful solo career. Born on the Isle of Man. I think we looked that up when I first heard about the Bee Gees. Music historian Paul Gambaccini described Gibb as one of the major figures in the history of British music and one of the best white soul voices ever, owing to his distinctive vibrato-laden soulful voice. From 2008 to 2011, Gibb was president of the UK-based Heritage Foundation, which honors figures in British culture. After a career touching 6 decades, Gibb last performed on stage in February 2012, supporting injured British servicemen at a charity concert at the London Palladium. After numerous health problems in his final years, including colorectal cancer, also known as bowel cancer or colon cancer, Gibb died in May 2012 at the age of 62 from liver and kidney failure. Bless him. Bless his family. So this song, I started a joke, was technically a Bee Gees single on which Robin Gibb sang lead. Was not released as a single in the UK, but was the group's first US top 10 hit. Gibb claimed that the melody of the song was inspired by the sounds he heard in a jet engine. The original recording is the last single of theirs to feature Vince Maloney's guitar work. According to Robin Gibb, the melancholic melody of the song was inspired by the sounds on a board on board an airplane, as we read. It was one of those old 4-engine prop jobs that seemed to drone the passenger into a sort of hypnotic trance. Only with this, it was different. The droning, after a while, appeared to take the form of a tune, which mysteriously sounded like a church choir. So it was decided. We accosted the pilot, forced him to land in the nearest village, and there, in a small pub, we finished the lyrics with Barry. Feel like you could have finished the lyrics still in the air, but word. Actually, it wasn't a village. It was in the city, and it wasn't a pub. It was a hotel, and we didn't force the pilot to land in a field. But why ruin a perfectly good story? Okay, hilarious. Well done. Well done. There was a lot of that in those days, Barry laughed. There was a lot of psychedelia and the idea that if you wrote something, even if it sounded ridiculous, somebody would find the meaning for it, and that was the truth. So we've checked out a lot of psychedelic rock here, and right there, Robin Gibb puts it better than I've seen someone do so, and that is be brave in something, have a good reason for doing it, and hey, maybe as wild as it can be, it can still touch someone and inspire someone. So well said. So here we go. I started a joke. Robin Gibb performing solo, 1989. Okay, so it seems like here it's actually the Bee Gees. So this is the Bee Gees performing, but Robin Gibb takes lead. That's why. Okay, it's not a just solo performance. Here we go, guys. Packed house.
I started a joke which started the whole world crying, but I didn't say, oh no.
Gotta turn it up a little bit for you all.
Was on me, oh no. I started to cry, which started the whole world laughing. Oh, if I only sing, oh no, that the joke was only.
Wow.
Started the whole world living. Oh, if I only sing, oh no, that the joke was on me. I looked at the sky, running my hands over my eyes, and I fell out of bed, hurting my head from things that I said, till I finally died, which started the whole world living. Oh, if I'd only sing, oh no, that the joke was on me. Oh no, that the joke was on me. Oh,
Beautiful song. Beautiful song. Okay, this is the first thing I'll say. When we were reading about him, we're talking about his vibrato. It is very unique, and I typically don't like fast vibratos. Right? Typically, it means there's too much pressure in your throat, and that means you're singing from the throat, and not always my favorite. Of course, there's some exceptions, like purposeful throat chanting and the cool things you can do. We're not talking about that. But he does have that fast vibrato, but because it also meshes with this incredibly smooth soulful, like the soul that what they were talking about, right? The soul, the soul aspect of the song. Freaking wonderful. It almost sounds auto-tuned without auto-tune, right? Auto-tune is kind of interesting where it can sound so smooth, but it's also so processed that it doesn't, I don't know, there isn't like a presence there all the time. But there, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like airy, but in a nice way. I think you guys, what I'm trying to say is I like the sound of his voice. It's very unique and it's beautiful. Let's go through the lyrics here and then maybe let's listen to the song again, yeah? I started a joke which started the whole world crying, but I didn't see that the joke was on me. I started to cry, which started the whole world laughing. Oh, if only I'd seen that the joke was on me. Brilliant. I started to joke, world started crying, I started to cry, the whole world started laughing. I looked at the skies, running my hands over my eyes, and I fell out of bed, hurting my head from things that I'd said. Till I finally died, which started the whole world living. Dude, that's brilliant. Brilliant writing here. Oh, if only I'd seen that the joke was on me. Looked at the skies, running my hands over my eyes, and I fell out of bed, hurting my head from things that I said. Till I finally died again, which started the whole world living. Oh, if only I seen that the joke was on me. Look, there's this other performance from 1997. Okay, maybe that, I want to go listen to that. Man, that's such a profound song. What is he saying? I've been sitting here for a few minutes, right? I cut off the overextensive silences, right? Anything longer than a couple of seconds, because typically I'm just riffing, but no, I've been just sitting here thinking about it because I don't want to look up people's interpretations of it, right? What is it saying to me is what I'm looking for. And yeah, I don't think, just as he was saying during the psychedelic movement, song saying to you what they needed to say to you, who's to say there's exactly a right or wrong interpretation of the song? If I were to just interpret it right directly here, you start a lie, you start a rumor about somebody, and maybe, you know, oftentimes if we're doing that sort of thing, it's not like we're always saying the nicest things about people, right? So you start a rumor, a joke, maybe something we did a lot when we were kids, but dude, I mean, let's be honest, some of us gossip a little too much into adulthood. What are we doing? And we may be saying not the nicest things about these people, but then as karma would have it, lo and behold, the joke is on you. It comes back to you, whether it's through regret until you make up for having spoken right lies and not prioritizing and defending truth, right? So therefore you start to cry, you start to experience that, and again you maybe continue to experience the pain of this having happened, and having happened maybe because of you, right? Maybe. I'm dying. If we don't live our life in truth, it will all come back to us, and maybe not the best way. And I think maybe this song is a warning of sorts, because it's really sad. It's heartbreaking. So poetically written though, my goodness. Okay, so this version of I Started a Joke in Vegas, 1997. This is from the Bee Gees channel, uploaded 12 years ago, 118 million views. Very high chance I won't be able to publish this video, because again, it's theirs, and with copyrights, it is super tricky, but some of the comments that I'm seeing, but one of these comments was really touching. Don't be sad that there is only one BG remaining. Rather be happy that you got a chance to know them and got to listen to their amazing music. The BGs are so beloved. Let's give this a listen. Da ba da ba doom. Can't get enough. Beautiful. Yeah, that song's gonna be running through my head all day. And that's what you want from songs. Beautiful song to be playing through your head. Is there a better feeling? Unless it's like an annoying one, right? So you have to use the trick. I don't know if you knew this. If a song is stuck in your head, finish the song, right? Think about the ending to the song and maybe it helps. The melody is just beautiful. Oh, Bee Gees, what a band. And again, didn't know they were brothers. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out. And I hope this was a fun walk trip down memory lane for you. Thank you for joining me. If you're older and this is just brings back memories, you had wonderful music during your time. Thanks for sharing your passion with all of us. Much love, everybody.